Okay, hi, this is my second video of narcissist education because I watched a ton of videos and read a ton on the internet, but I noticed that most of the YouTube videos out there are done by narcissists who actually don't realize that they are, which is common. I myself have a counselor who has a PhD in psychology and did a fellowship at Tufts University in trauma and is a expert. So you may recall from my previous video that this was how it was diagrammed for me that what it is when a child undergoes severe abuse. There is a young child. Abuse is too overwhelming for a child to comprehend. The child eventually learns to wall those feelings off and wall that off, and that is the true soul, spirit. This is the child. By the time you're about 10, going into teenager and more solidified as an adult, you've now become this outer shell of a person. People so critical of others who themselves probably are unkind people, love to talk about what terrible people these are. Sorry, my phone's ringing. But they just are operating from a shell. Abused children who are now adults are not empty on the inside. That is false. There is so much pain in the true self that this self is forgotten by the scar built up around those feelings. So it's sad. We also don't get to access all the sweet child that we were. This is all a defense mechanism. That is narcissism. This video is about how there are two kinds of narcissists, though, and I did not learn this in counseling. This is just actually what I read on the internet, but I also have experienced it as true. The two ways that a narcissist is formed in childhood are abuse and neglect that have to be fairly extreme, like beyond what people imagine, like getting burned with cigarettes, trying to wake up a sleeping adult on the couch who hasn't fed you since yesterday, and then when you wake them up, they're beating you. Or just, you're not allowed to cry, especially during soap operas. You'll get thrown down the stairs where you belong and the door shut, that kind of stuff. That creates narcissism out of absolute survival mode. And usually the inner self is completely forgotten. It's a form of dissociation. The same thing happens to molested children, but that's different. The other kind of narcissist is the opposite. The absolute spoiled, rotten, you're better than everyone else is the constant message. Of course, you're the all-star first baseman. You're the best. You name all the other kids in the county's name, and you're just better. You're the elite gymnast. You're the Yo-Yo Ma even said he hates to play the cello. He was forced to play it every day, and he hates it, even though he's the best cello player in the world. It's parents living vicariously through a talented child, or a parent living out there like psychological problems through a child where that child is the golden child or the princess who can do no strong and gets whatever she wants at everyone else's expense because other people, they don't matter. They only the princess. And it's usually, like one case I know of, one parent was trying to demonize the other. The other was 16 when the child was born, and was trying to live a life and go see baby at grandparents who adopted baby, but also was young. And so this now 32-year-old adult is because she was so abused, which she doesn't even know what child abuse is. Her mama was a child herself, never abused the baby, just was not the primary parent, and the baby was not her primary focus, but there was no abuse. Abuse is different entirely. But anyway, she was so abused, and just the ultimately deserving princess of all, which was a false statement. Even the best baseball player in the county is still a human being who should be kind to other kids. But anyway, so those are the two types. They're very different. Very different. One is there isn't this, hold on, let me show you this again. The walled off baby. There's no abuse. There's no walled off baby. The whole entire being is this unkind, superior adult, because children believe everything that they're told. And I just wanted to clear that up. I would suggest that if a narcissist has hurt you, to have compassion if it is one from child abuse, and if it's the other kind, there's nothing that you can do to change their belief system about themselves. Okay. Good luck out there.